Hello and welcome to another video from oorail. In this video we're going to show you a technique that we use for masking the perforated edges on Metcalfe kits. Now Metcalfe kits are pretty okay. I have two kind of issues with them though. One, they have these perforated edges typically along the roof and along the corners of the building. These are typically white and they're where the cardboard has been bent when you break it out of the actual sheets. And the other thing I have is that they don't have any real interiors, so if you put lighting or anything inside there, you can see just this kind of plain cardboard. So, well, they're not too bad. They are not quite up to scratch if you're looking at them close up, and of course we do a lot of filming close up, so it's not always the best. So that's why we prefer the printable kits. That said, there's some things you can't get in printable kits and some things that actually work out pretty well. So what can you do to kind of mask those two particular problems? So what we normally do is we use weathering powders to basically mask the things. And you can see there what we've done is basically put the weathering powders down in that kind of crevice between the two edges. And you can see there where my thumb is. It blends in pretty well, and then from a distance you can't really tell that the crevices are there. So this is something that we've heavily weathered. Now remember, when you use weathering powders, when you apply the matte varnish, you lose about 50 to 60% of the weathering powders. So that's why you try to apply it a little bit thicker than you would expect it to be. Now this particular building is running along trackside. So we've kind of weathered it up where the smoke would have hit the building more. And you can see here this actually sits with the track going this way. So you can see I've heavily weathered it more on this side, and this side would be kind of out of the way of the smoke and so on from the steam locomotives. So anyway, so I wanted to show you the technique that we use. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to reapply some down here. So one of the things a little tip for you as well is that here is actually the weathering powder kind of sheet that I've been using for weathering the blue Pullman project that I converted. So it just left quite a bit of, it's a pretty big weathering project, and so it left quite a lot of these powders. So rather than letting them go to waste, I kind of brushed them all together and then started applying them with the building. So all of the leftover powder from the Pullman project actually is on this building. I didn't use any other new powder. And so that's just another kind of cool tip for you. Alright, so what you do is you basically scoop up some powder, and then you tilt the building a little bit, and you just sort of douse it into the hole like that, and then you just sort of spread it up and down. So you scoop some more, and just spread it into that hole, and then brush it down. And if you do this, it's going to take maybe 20 or 30 goes to blend it in properly. But you can see there, it's already starting to blend in pretty well. And don't worry about too much getting into the sides. You just kind of want to blend it into the crevice like that. And you can see, if I pick the building up, maybe you can see from a distance, it just kind of looks like the edge of the building has been weathered, and that works out pretty well when some of the other techniques won't work for you. Or if you can't get a good match, or don't have any excess kind of corners or something like that to glue onto the building. Alright, so that's it for this video. I'm going to go spray this, and you'll see it in an upcoming video. Thanks for watching.